Hey YouTube! Today I decided to do a video on the ins and outs of tattooing. As most of you have seen, I have a tattoo. I actually have two tattoos, you just don't see the other one because the other one is on my foot. Let me just start with my main key focuses just so you know kind of what to do, what to look for, kind of things like that. Before you get any tattoos, I think you need to be super serious that you want them for the rest of your life. I know a lot of people think in the mindset of, okay, well, I know I want it right now, but maybe later, I mean, you never know, but I could always go and get it removed. Well, technically that is true, but it takes multiple visits to get removed, a lot more money to get it removed than to get it put on, and it hurts a whole lot more than it does to get put on. And if you've ever gotten a tattoo, it is pretty uncomfortable. And certain places hurt a lot more than others. So just think about getting a tattoo again, but times two with the pain amount. And this is just technically my opinion. To get a tattoo that means something to you. I see a lot of people get tattoos of like little hearts or little stars, little butterflies, and those are great tattoos. I'm not saying anything wrong with them, but if they don't mean anything to you, like if, oh, they're just cute, I wanted a tattoo. Yeah, it's cute, but are you gonna think it's cute when you're 45 years old and you have a heart tattoo? I don't know. I mean, I may be really biased right now and sounding like a big jerk, but I honestly don't want somebody to get a tattoo if they really just think it's cute. I think tattoos are supposed to be on you for meaning, for remembrance, or to remind you of something. The two tattoos I have are just to constantly remind myself of something. So let's start with this one. This is agape. It's not a gape, it's not a grape, it's nothing like that. It's agape. It's Greek for pure and everlasting love, which only God can give you. So, it's on my wrist just to remind me of the love that God has for me, and whenever I'm feeling down or lonely, just to know that He's always there. So it's just reminding me of that. Also, I got it on my wrist. I get them in certain areas for certain reasons too. Got it on my wrist because for some reason I put my hand on my chest a lot. Like, this is a really comfortable position for me, and this is kind of cheesy, but it's like God's love next to my heart, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of why I got it on my wrist. I wanted it somewhere, and I thought like simple places like the ankle or something. Like I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it, so I got it on my wrist. My other tattoo is a heart. I got it on my foot, and for the reason I got it is actually because just to remind myself to follow my heart. It's on my foot because I walk with my feet, I follow. So, I'm somebody who rules with my heart, I guess. I do think, and it's not like I'm being stupid with decisions, but I know that inevitably your heart and your feelings, you're not going to be happy unless you follow what your heart says. But that's what I believe. So, you guys can totally believe something different. It's just up to you, but that's what my two meanings of my heart I got, or my two meanings of my tattoos I got. Next step. Besides knowing what you want, where you want it, find a good tattoo parlor. A lot of times people just go to one on the side of the road. It's like a hodunk little tattoo parlor. Make sure that they have a license and have health inspections and are fully titled, that the tattoo artists are fully titled, not just the place, but that tattoo artists are fully titled and registered to give you tattoos, that everything is really clean and sterile. Notice, like maybe ask if you can view on somebody to watch their tattoo if they don't mind, because normally they won't, and just watch to see how they clean their instruments, what they do. Make sure it's sanitary because you do not want to get any type of infection from tattoo parlors. I know a couple of people who actually went to one in a bad area of where I live, and they got some stuff. We're not going to go into that, but they got infections because the place wasn't clean. So make sure it's clean, because above all, you want to be clean, because a lot of people don't know, but tattoos are a wound. They aren't just like writing on you. They actually are open wounds. That's why they take time to heal. So you want to make sure that, just like you would if you're going to get a surgery, you want it to be all sterile. You want your tattoo place and artist to be sterile just as well. After you make sure that the tattoo place is good and schedule your appointment, make sure you have the cost and money and ready to go. I know that a lot of tattoo parlors have a minimum money that to pay, like $50. Even if you get like a dot, it'll cost $50 just because it's a minimum. My 2 tattoos cost $50 each, which really isn't that bad, but I got really simple tattoos because I'm more like simple. I like simplicity. So, but if you get color, it's going to cost more. If it's bigger, it's going to cost more. But just make sure you have the money, and to tip them. Especially if they spend like 3 hours on you, make sure you tip them because it's a lot of work. And as much as you like, oh, I'm paying them $300, it's expensive. Think about that. It's a huge investment. It's going to be on you for the rest of your life. Just like investing in a car or a house. Like, you're going to use it for a really long time. And a tattoo is going to be on you for the rest of your life. So yes, they're expensive. But think about also the tattoo artists. They need money, so tip them. I mean, it doesn't have to be like $50 or anything. Just tip them at least something, because they'll appreciate that after you get your tattoo. My foot didn't hurt as bad as my first tattoo, and it didn't really hurt that bad. My wrist hurt extremely bad, mainly because they were going over veins. It was a sensitive area. It just make sure that you're ready to deal with the pain. And they normally put a bandage on you afterwards just to keep it, you know, like, to risk any infection, to keep it, like, sterile. I don't know. So keep it on you for how long they have, or tell you to, and then you can take it off. They will be raised, just like if you get scratched or something and your skin raises. That's what your skin does too when you get a tattoo. It's not going to look like bloody or anything. It's going to look red. And it's going to be really sensitive to touch, so be careful because it does hurt when you like bang it on something or something like that. So be careful with that. It is an open wound, guys. Like, that's the thing that I have to keep reiterating, is it is an open wound. And it can easily lead to infection, so you have to take care of it. Washing it every night until it heals. I prefer to use dial soap because antibacterial dial soap, because it really just cleans it really well. Make sure it's unscented, because if it's scented, it pulls out the ink and it can fade. So make sure it's unscented. Don't put any like perfume or lotion or anything on the area, once again, because it can pull out the color. But after you wash it every night, be very gentle with it because it's going to hurt a little bit. Very gentle, wash it off, and then put on some type of, for lack of better words, lubricant. I use A&D diaper rash cream. You can buy it at any drugstore, anything. It is for diaper rashes, but that is what my tattoo artist has told me, and I've gone to him twice. All of my friends gone to him, and it works really well. It makes it not itch, because these things itch really bad. Makes it not itch, makes it just look clean, keeps it sterile, and it helps it prevent the peeling as bad. It's gonna peel as well, just like if you can get it like a bad sunburn and it peels, it'll peel on a flake. So don't be freaking out if like little black pieces or whatever colored pieces are like falling off your skin. Don't freak out. It's supposed to do that. It's healing. And soon, eventually, it's not going to hurt anymore. It's not going to be flaking. It's not going to be raised, and it'll be your tattoo. That takes normally about 2 weeks, depending how big or small it is. My foot took about a week and a half. This one took about 2.5 weeks. It just depends on kind of what the sizes you got, how much ink you got in your skin. I'm happy with the tattoos I got. I don't regret it, but I know sometimes some people do. So just really think about it. Make sure you want it. Talk to your friends, talk to your family, and make sure it's not just something that's going to pass with time, or you regret it the next morning. You wake up and you're like, oh crap, I got a tattoo. So just make sure you think about all these ideas and options and things like that. So that's what I can recommend for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I gave you some insight if you're thinking about getting a tattoo. If you have any opinions about tattoos, if you have one, if you're getting one, whatever, let me know, and because I want to know. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.